Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today we'll be talking about Chainlink. Before we do that, we'll look at the 24 hours worth of news and the narratives. Starting with the Narrative Cloud, we have updated our Narrative Cloud model. This looks at the crypto related content generated over the last 7 days and classifies the narratives based on their frequencies. More the frequency, the more the size on this narrative wall over the last 7 days. This is only looking at what are the popular narratives, so a positive change in that narrative is considered. That's why, and we have now curtailed them to only top 30 narratives on this wall. The biggest narrative right now is Bitcoin and overall bullishness, which has returned in the market. You can see the bearishness, the size of the bearish narratives is smaller. Bullish narratives are gaining popularity over the last 7 days. The people are talking about GameStop, CPI, meme coins, and then altcoins. And some of the individual altcoins such as Cardano, Polkadot are being discussed. I think at one point a narrative related to a squeeze related to GameStop and GME was being discussed, as well as the ongoing rally and regulation are some of the popular narratives in the crypto market. And we update this narrative wall every single day, and it looks back at the last 7 days worth of popular narratives. So this is one single word cloud to know which narratives are currently hot in the market that is related to crypto. And this is like a 50,000 feet view of narratives popular in the market in terms of the last 24 hours worth of news cycle and related to crypto. And if they are at a 50,000 feet, bullish, bearish, or neutral, most of the narrative you can check over here related to crypto are uh, bullish. You can check each of the narrative on this web page by using the link in the description. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. This also gets updated every 24 hours. This is our machine learning based news classifier. Classifies the crypto related news. First of all, scrapes them from the internet across various sources, and checks whether the narrative is bullish, bearish, or neutral. So all of the narratives are either bullish or neutral. One narrative related to ApeCoin is bearish. You can check that narrative out yourself. In terms of today's crypto, that is Chainlink, we'll check its risk meter. This is an individual risk meter normalized between 0 and 1 compared for its price performance starting 2017 November. Bitcoin right now lower risk at around 0.4, XRP slightly lower than that, ETH at around 0.5. It's this single gauge chart explains how the risk reward ratio is. When the risk reward is in green, that means the risk is low and reward potential is high. When the score enters this red territory, that at that time the rewards are capped and the risk is high. Right now at for link, the risk is at 0.5776. It's one of the highest risk at this point in time based on its historical price. So I just wanted to highlight that. And in terms of overall risk in the entire market, normalized between 0 and 1, based on all top 100 cryptos in one single snapshot to tell the single metric to quantify the overall riskiness. You can check what goes into this, the risk factors such as alpha, beta, volatility, and risk adjusted returns and percent order. This is one single normalized KPI to analyze what is the current risk return and the risk score in the market over the last 30 to 45 days since middle of March. The risk levels have been going down from almost 0.38 to about 0.25. Once when and if the risk score, overall risk score, that is, goes below this zero point 0.2 region, that's when the color code shifts from yellow to green. And at that point in time, personally speaking, DCA strategy has been beneficial when the color codes were either green and or blue. When the risk score fall below this zero point 0.1 level, that's when the color code shifts from green to blue. So in terms of where we are at in a larger scheme of things, the risk levels are still below zero point 0.4. At one point, at that is in around May of 2021, the risk levels were at 1 and the color code was red. Personally speaking, whenever the color code shift from yellow to orange or orange to red, that's when exiting the market has been beneficial, uh, and entering the market when the color code shift from yellow to green has been beneficial. So this is again not financial advice, but you can check this chart every single day. Gets updated, uh, and has data till 24 days ago, uh, complete price action data as of yesterday in terms of its risk levels. So now we'll look at our portfolio builder and check, this is the mid cap related crypto portfolio, and Chainlink falls at number 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and the allocation for allocation prescribed by our machine learning based price action based model, looking at price since December 2021 allocations. In case you are allocating to all of these cryptos, the allocation recommended for Link is at around 6%. But if you think that you are only interested in top 5 or top 6 crypto, you can get rid of the others. And if you have any favorite, you can include it in back, and you can play around on this website. This does not hold any of your data. So in this case, if you are interested in uh, in the top 5 or 6 names, the allocation changes from 6% to about 15%, 15.5%. uh, Optimal allocation for any mid cap portfolio. You can definitely add one or two back to check what would be your mid cap optimal mid cap allocation. So now, in terms of today's, why we are discussing Link today, right now over the last 24 hours on Coin Market Cap, this is of the top 100 cryptos. This has Link has rallied the most at around 16-17%, and also you can check the performance on our heat map. This is normalized. This is performance across several time period, 24 hours, 7 days, 90 days, and 30 days, and comes up with an overall score. RV is the leader for now. This is the crypto of the day. You can see its performance over his 24-hour performance. Link at around 6.5, 7.5%. Our performance analyzer is more conservative compared to what I've seen at other places. Over the last 7 days, Link has emerged as the winner at around 23% gains over the last 7 days. Over the last 30 days also, Link has been in top 5 or 6 cryptos, and over the last 90 days, Link, you can find the Link performance over here. It has been slightly negative, so that's why it's not one of the not the crypto of the day, but nonetheless, the performance is improving over the certain key periods. Looking at its AI based forecast, we had forecasted this way back in price action in February of 2024, almost 3 months ago, slightly more than 3 months ago, back when the price of Link was at around 17-18 dollars. Today the price is at around similar 16.5 dollars, so kind of similar range. Our base case model forecast, using machine learning techniques such as ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost. This is an AI based forecast. Again, this is not a prompted AI forecast. This is our in-house machine learning model, which we train on uh, crypto prices, and then the forecasts are created using historical prices at a base case level, and then one standard deviation bull case and bear case scenario for each of the crypto. So and we have this chart, similar charts for almost all of the top 100 cryptos by market cap on the website. So on for Link, for this week ending in May 19th, our base case scenario for Link was at around $20. Today the price action is at around $16. That means the price falls uh, between this base case forecast and the bear case forecast for Link for this week per hour model was between $12.5 and around $20. So kind of in the middle of the two ranges. If there were any significant rallies for Link, the base case scenario should be one of the key areas of resistances, that is between $20 and around $26 between now and December of 2024. And if there were any significant pullback, the bear case scenario for Link is between $10 and $13 between now and December. So this is the AI based forecast for Link with one standard deviation or 70% accuracy. uh, in terms of its retirement model, we had discussed this before. If Link manages to stay around for the next 15 years and grow at around 8%, which is again less than what index funds in stock market do, such as S&P. Um, so if Link has that muted growth, in that case also without any staking, price should go to at around $45, and the number of Link token needed to be Link millionaire without any staking is at around 22,000 Link. If let's say Link grows realistically at 15% compound annualized growth rate for the next 15 years, the price for Link would be at around $115, and number of Link tokens would be at around 8,500 without staking needed to be a Link millionaire in 2040. If instead at 22% growth, price of Link would in 2040 would be at around $280, and the number of Link tokens without staking required to be Link millionaire would be at around $3,500. The key idea is not to focus on just one number, that is the million. You can divide this by 10 or 5, and the number of tokens needed would be also so instead of 1 million, if you're focusing on 100k, if you divide this number by 10, that is around 350 Link tokens. That should be good to reach 100k, provided Link meets this 22% compound annual growth rate criteria, and also is active till about 2040. So this is the key takeaway from our retirement models. You don't have to focus on only 1 year at a time. You can check the number of the price and the number of tokens needed for each year. Those data points are available on this website, and based on your own timelines and the timelines and the number of Link required, and you can afford, this is not financial advice, you can make your own decision using these models. So going back to discerning whether Link is overvalued or undervalued. Right now, as the MVRV Z score for Link is the red line is below 0. That means Link is undervalued at this point in time. In terms of regression bands, you can see Link's price is closing up on the 2 standard deviation, or let's get rid of this 3 standard deviation bar, coming close to the 2 standard deviation uh, bottom. So this is again indication that price action rarely falls below this 2 standard deviation indication. Only once it fell, that is around 2020, March of 2020. So just wanted to highlight where Link stands in terms of evaluation and regression analysis. So with this, I would like to conclude this video. Hope you like this content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.